Hi guys, Blu-ray Ben here. First of all, Merry Christmas. I hope you've all had a great Christmas and you all received lots of Blu-rays, DVDs and TV shows, things like that, just like me. Yeah, we're coming to the end of December now, so I just wanted to show you my Christmas haul, all the things that I picked up during the month of Christmas. I'm going to do it all together. And yeah, I've got some great stuff to show you, so I'm going to get straight into it. The first thing I got was from my lovely girlfriend, which is this great t-shirt, Toy Walkers, which is obviously a mix between Toy Story and The Walking Dead, and you can see there. Great picture of, sort of zombie toys. Yeah, so great t-shirt, thank you very much. Really love this, so I thought I'd put it on for my first video after Christmas, sorry. So yeah, great present, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to get straight into the Blu-rays. And this was actually from my brother. Really happy with this. This is the Band of Brothers, the special edition collector's tin. I will do an unboxing of this, probably in my next video, because I know there's loads of great stuff in it. So yeah. Band of Brothers. I'm sure most of you have seen this, but if you haven't, it's produced by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, and it follows Easy Company in the Second World War, and the battles they get into and things that they have to do in Germany, France, and England. So yeah, a great mini TV series. I think it's 10 parts, and I can't wait to get into this. I have seen it, but it was a long time ago, and I can't really actually remember a lot about it because I've seen so many war films recently. I'm just gonna have to check it out. So yeah, a great present, Band of Brothers. And then, from my parents, I got something that's actually connected to the Band of Brothers, which is Pacific. So this is the collector's edition, special collector's edition tin of the Pacific, which it was actually done, I think, about 9 years after the Band of Brothers. But it's based on the same war, the Second World War, but this time they're in the Pacific, and it follows, I think, three different soldiers in 3 different regiments. So yeah, and they're sort of taking control of the islands in the Pacific. So yeah. I will do an unboxing of this too. So yeah, the Pacific. So I'm really happy to pick up both these, the Band of Brothers and Pacific, produced both by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks. So yeah, I love war films and I love war TV shows, and I think these two are 2 of the best. So yeah, really happy with these 2 pickups. And then from my parents, I also got something that I've never seen before. It's a 5 film collection. It's the Dirty Harry collection, and as you can see there. The 5 films got Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and The Deadpool. And I love Clint Eastwood as a director and as an actor, and I've never actually seen any of these films because I've always been waiting to pick them up in a collection, and a lot of times they're on TV, and I'll sort of change channel because I don't want to watch them because I want to pick them up and watch them all together. So now I've got them, and yeah, they come in two discs here. And the only thing. Strange for me. They come separated, the first 3 films in this part and the second 2 films here, but they don't actually say the names of the films on the discs. They sort of just got pictures of Dirty Harry on each disc, and they don't have a name on them. So I suppose they're in order. They come in order, and I just have to make sure that if someone sort of watches them and doesn't put them back in order, it's going to be a bit difficult to know which film is which. No, because they just come with just images, and I've looked over the disc and they haven't got one name on them, so I just sort of have to keep them in order and just make sure I don't mix them up. So yeah, I can't wait to get into these 5 films. As I said, I love Clint Eastwood as a director and as a director. Yeah, so I have these Dirty Harry, the 5 film collection is amazing. I've heard that the first 3 are the best, and then the last 2 aren't as good, but I'm going to give them a watch and I'll have to decide myself. So yeah, the Dirty Harry collection. So okay, and my last present is also a box set, and this was from my sister, so thank you very much. And it's one that I've always wanted. I have seen all 3 films, but I've never had them together. I've always had them separately. I've got them on DVD. So I've got upgraded to Blu-ray, and it's the Hannibal Lecter trilogy. Okay, so if I turn this there, you can see we've got Red Dragon, The Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. The Red Dragon I've only seen once, and it was a long time ago, so I can't really remember a lot about that. But Silence of the Lambs I've seen many times, and Hannibal I've also seen many times. So yeah, all 3 are great films. And I know there is a 4th film, Hannibal Rising I think it's called, but it was a complete flop, and everyone said it was a load of crap, so I haven't even watched it, and they don't even include it in this new set. So I'm just happy to have these original 3, which I consider are the original 3 Hannibal Lecter movies. So yeah, obviously the Silence of the Lambs is the best, but the other 2 are very good too, so it's just good to have this in a set on my shelf on Blu-ray. So yeah, very nice pickup. Okay, now I get into the single movies. The first one I picked up was one that I've been waiting for a long time. I actually watched it last night, and it is The Wolf of Wall Street, obviously starring Leonardo DiCaprio and directed by Martin Scorsese. A lot of you have spoken about this on videos you've done, because it has been out quite a while, but I was waiting for Christmas to pick it up. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I watched it last night. It was a bit long, and it's not my favourite Martin Scorsese movie, but no, it's a thoroughly enjoyable film, and Leonardo DiCaprio does really well. And also stars Matthew McConaughey, who plays a small but a really good role in it. And Jonah Hill, I think, is amazing in this. Absolutely amazing. Every movie he's in now, I love Jonah Hill. So yeah, The Wolf of Wall Street. Great pickup for me. Okay, the next one is a film that everyone says is really bad. And I wanted to pick it up basically because I was at a friend's house and I saw the first 15 minutes of the film. And then I had to go, and I was sort of thinking about it a lot, and I just sort of said, I've got to pick it up because I've got to finish it. But everyone was right, it's not that good. It's After Earth, obviously directed by M. Night Shyamalan. It's not his worst film. I think The Last Airbender was a lot worse than this, but it's obviously not a very good film. It's not on the level of his films, The Village or The Sixth Sense, and movies like that. But yeah, it stars Will Smith and his son Jaden Smith. I think Jaden Smith is nowhere near as good an actor as Will Smith. Obviously, he's still young, but I think Will Smith was sort of expecting him to be a bit more successful. And bit of a boring film. The start's okay, and it's got premise. You think it's going to be interesting, but it sort of plodded along quite slowly, and I was bored at times. So yeah, After Earth. One thing I like about this, it was cheap, and it comes with a slip cover. So it comes with a slip, and then inside, if I just take out the code, it's got great artwork on the disc, and it's also got a great picture of Jaden Smith there with the snow in the background. So yeah, it's very rare to have a nice image on a standard Amaray, but there you go. So one thing I do like about it is it comes with a nice slip and some inside artwork, and obviously the UV code. So yeah. Okay, my last pickup for the month of December is a film that I loved as a kid. I watched about 100 times, and I hadn't watched it for a long time, and I decided to pick it up. It's another Arrow release, so now I've got 2 Arrow releases, and it's Big Trouble in Little China, directed by John Carpenter and starring Kurt Russell. Great film. I watched this the other night, really enjoyed it. As a kid I absolutely loved it, I was amazed by it. If you haven't seen it, it's sort of about Chinese black magic and sorcerers, and Kurt Russell gets sort of involved in a kidnapping in Chinatown, and he has to go in there and try and save the girl, and she's being held by some I don't know what you would call them, sort of Chinese magicians who've got special powers, but they're evil. And yeah, so it's obviously John Carpenter. A lot of his films are a bit strange if you've seen John Carpenter's films, but it's really enjoyable. Typical 80s movie, and Kurt Russell does really well. I just really enjoyed it. And obviously being an Arrow release, you can go there if you want to pause it. I don't know if you're able to see that properly. You've got loads and loads and loads of special features. The Arrow editions come with loads. And then on the inside, as always, comes with a great booklet with loads of stuff, loads of images, loads of great images and things like that. There's a great image here, if I can find it. Here. There we go, so you can sort of see one of these, the sorcerers. He sort of changes his face. You're talking about a film, it's in the 80s, I think it's in the 80s, 1886, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, some great images in the film, and some, just really interesting characters and things like that. Typical John Carpenter. Yeah, and it also comes with great artwork on the disc. And then on the inside, there's all arrows. You can change it around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the outside, just like that. And then I'm going to change it. So just give me a second, and I'll change it. Ta-da! There you go. Changed. So this is the other one that you can use. So yeah, it's great. I don't know, I think I'll keep this one because it's actually really interesting. You see Kurt Russell there. Typical 80s movie, like a John Carpenter. So yeah, great pickup for me. So yeah, there you go. So in total I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 movies and 2 World War II TV shows. So I'm really happy with that. And yeah, what else can I say? Just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my pickups. Once again, I hope you had a great Christmas. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, click on like. Take care, guys. See you now.